Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I'm so excited today because we got another episode of Pokemon Academy Life. I couldn't wait until the next day to record another episode, so I'm doing two episodes in one day. I know, I know, it's a little weird, but I'm so fucking hype. So fucking hype to play this. To get to the battling section, I'm so excited, bro. I need to know what that's like. I have to know, bro. Okay, so here we go. Without further ado. Hmm, looks like everyone is still asleep. Well, I wanted to get to class so I could talk to Old Man Oak before class started, so this is fine by me. I'm off, Luigi Jr. Pika Pika. Excuse me, that was a bit gross. Morning. Oh boy. Seems so far away. Unfortunately, despite your efforts to engage Professor Oak in conversation, he adamantly refuses to answer any questions, saying that he'll answer them later. Having failed in your quest, you hope Ethan has more success and settle in your lesson. How's everyone doing this morning? I hope you all had a good night's sleep because we'll be covering a lot of material today. This will be on the test, so pay close attention. Professor, you haven't explained to us how testing works in this class yet. Oh, is that right? Well, now's as good a time as any. Now's as good a time as any. Jesus. Here we go. How long is it in an episode? Fuck, dude. 1 minute, 28 seconds. And that was the first mess up. At least I remember. As you all know, aside from raising Pokemon, you are responsible for passing both the midterms and finals for your homeroom classes. On top of those, here at Homeroom, you will also be given quizzes every Monday and Thursday before the end of the day. Not only will some of the questions be present on future exams, but getting them right can help you outside of school. Take my word for it, I would pay attention to these lectures if I were you. You'll thank me sooner than you'd think. When Old Man Oak says stuff like that, you know he's being serious about it. I should probably follow his advice. Hasn't let me down before. Right then, how about we take this practice quiz now? You'll be given a hypothetical battle scenario, and your goal is simply to win. Alright, let's go! I know it's just a practice battle, but come on now. Battle. Why not? Use tackle, Cherubi fainted. You win. Right, I think that's about enough time. Why don't you all pass your papers up? Yeah, that was pretty easy. It was only a practice test, but I feel like succeeding at it anyway. Horizontal ellipsis. At a glance, looks like everyone did quite well. I don't anticipate this class should have much trouble passing if you keep that up, though I do ask that you work on your handwriting. You can expect harder questions than that last one starting from now on. Also, you'll have quizzes for each of your elective classes, though it's up to the individual instructors when they'll give you quizzes. Now, let's move on to archaeology. The first Pokeballs didn't appear until the discovery of apricorns in the Johto region over 500 years ago. In 1925, Professor Westwood V developed the modern mechanical Pokeball. Unfortunately, class finishes before you can talk to Professor Oak privately, and you need to leave for your elective class. Okay, so I was only able to get 2 classes in that day. So, hold on, let me pull up the... How about the after party? Okay, so last time I went through Last time I went through fire and electric. So I guess today we're doing grass and ground. I guess we'll find out. Oh, wow. What a surprise, Leaf is also there. What, the person named Leaf being in grass type class? Bro, it's insane. Anyways. Yeah, so today we're going to grass and ground. And then I guess after that it'll be flying and dark. Because that's my full team. I might change up Mightyena for something else. Because we have 3 ice weaknesses on this team. Might change Mightyena to a steel type. We only have 1 fighting type weakness, and that's Mightyena, so hold on a minute. I'm gonna do a little bit more team building for a second here, just to make sure I'm optimizing it. Okay, so I decided to swap out dark for water, because I think that's a slightly more balanced team. I think. So I think we'll be good. Well, we'll find out. And besides, we'll have coverage moves, hopefully. So if we end up in a sticky situation, we can have some good coverage. Either way. So grass, because we fire, electric, grass. Like grass. Fire, electric. Yeah, fire, electric, grass, ground, flying, water. Got it. Yeah, go to grass class. We're in the same class again. Yeah, well, come on and sit here, I guess. Sure. You take some time to stretch your arms. In doing so, you inadvertently knock over a pencil. Holy, what a dive! Whoa, that girl was sitting 2 rows behind us. How did she react that fast? That was a nice catch. Thanks, but it was nothing. No, I'm serious. Your reaction time is insane. I barely reacted myself. Really? You're training for the Pokemon League, aren't you? This really isn't all that impressive. Oh, nah, I'm messing with you. It's okay if your reflexes are a bit slow. There are plenty of other things to worry about in the big leagues anyway. You didn't have to go and say, oh, my name's Gardenia. What's yours? I'm Schlepp. Nice meeting you, Schlepp. Hey, if you ever want to buff up your skills, find me outside of class. I used to teach a gym back in Eterna City. A Pokemon gym? Eh? Oh, nah, sorry, just a regular gym. I mean, I'm only 18. How'd I get a job at a gym, you know? I guess that makes sense. Oh, looks like Teach here. Catch you later. Gardenia nimbly goes back, or more like jumps back into her seat. Jesus Christ. Hey, dude, Gardenia actually asks you to find her outside of class. Yeah, what about it? That's an inn, dude. Not only is it an inn, she's practically lighting up a bath. She's waving those lights up that they use at airports, dude. This is it. Uh-huh. Well, I'll let you know how things go. Well, I mean, I guess if it's Pokemon training they're talking about, then fuck, sure, why not? I could use the training. Hey, we know these guys. Looks like they want us to sit next to them. Then they should have sat closer to each other. Let's sit in the middle as a compromise. Good day, Sprouts. Oh, it's Ramos. Oh, he looks really old. That's our teacher? Is he going to be okay? He's slowly shuffling his way to the front and his legs look like he's about to give out any second. If there's anyone new out here, you're in the grass elective class. Ramos is the name. You can't tell if there's anyone new here? Wait, does he just say this before every class? Before I begin, let me... Ah, horse apples. I done forgot the whole dang attendance sheet. I'll be right back. Oh, God, why? Man, this isn't... Isn't this school meant to be, like, hyper rigorous? Instructor Ramos isn't filling me with confidence. You're telling me. And he's back. That took a while. Judging by how fast he moves, that's to be expected. Oh, sorry about the delay, Sprouts. Now, where was I? Ah, shuckles. Looks like we ain't got no time left. I reckon I shouldn't keep you longer than I have to. Class is dismissed. Y'all run along now. Uh-oh, I'm suddenly really worried about this class. Before you know it, class is over. Wow! That was it? Classmates' bonds increased. Your grass proficiency increased to 1. Somehow. Here we go, in gym. All right, let's do some paddling. Are y'all ready for a productive day here in the gym? Fuck yeah! Well, it really doesn't matter if you are, because you're gonna have one. You're gonna have one whether you like it or not. That's what the school pays us to make you do. Haha. I bet you're all wondering just what exactly I'm talking about. Well, I'll show you. Come on out. He does have a Volcarona. A Volcarona? As expected from one of the previous world champions. Wow, that's so cool. Oh gosh, look at it. Look at its wings. They're like the prettiest things I've ever seen. Can I take a picture real quick? Horizontal ellipsis. I'm gonna get a Volcarona. Settle down, class. I'm only using him as a demonstration. Bruno, bring out the dummy. Is this good? That's perfect. A balloon bot? Are we super training today? Oh, that was Callum. I was supposed to use his voice. Super training? That sounds like something straight out of a video game. Not today. It's still too early in the semester for that. Today, it'll be something a little simpler. So super training is a real thing. Let's get started. All right, let's see this. Oh, I have to choose. Oh, I have to do this. Okay, Volcarona. Flamethrower. Balloon bot used splash, but nothing happened. You used flamethrower. Use bug buzz. Alright, let's do this again. Easy. Balloon bot fainted. You win. Now, who was it that said 10-year-olds can get here by... Aha, there you are. Oh, that's right. You're the one interested in joining the Academy's battle team. Are you serious about that, boy? Yeah, that's right. Why wouldn't I be? It's obviously the perfect stepping stone for me in becoming world champion. So that's your goal. World champion. I'm sorry, but there's a whole lot of you in this class, and I haven't memorized everyone's names yet. You are Blue. I'm surprised he didn't include his last name. I bet it could have at least triggered some response from Aldo or Bruno. You and the red hat, huh? He's definitely not looking at me. Nor me. Right? It's confusing, isn't it? Sir? Yes, you. What's your name? I'm Schlep. Schlep. Why don't you and Blue have a spar right here? Yes! I will destroy you. What? You heard me. Perfect. I've been waiting for this. Oh, geez. Aldo's really gonna make you do it? Guess he doesn't know about your history with Dragaso. Still, you got this. Good luck, Schlep. I trust in your ability. Kick his ass, bro. Yes, we're gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass, okay? We're all cheering for you. Don't you dare disgrace our dorm. Please. Oh, God. Please, give us a show. First battle of the new year. You better make this count. No pressure. You want to borrow my Charmander, Schlep? I think I can handle this. You're the boss. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna destroy you. Oh, you can just go fuck yourself. Sand attack. Oh, you bitch. You sand attack. Why are you just using sand? But it missed. Use tail whip. Oh, is he just spamming that? Come on now. There we go. Get trolled. I win, baby. No way. I was just careless. Great job, Hutchinson. Nicely done. That was a good battle. You both should be proud of yourselves and your Pokemon. Speaking of which, let's get them fixed up. Did I get any XP from that? Once again, thank you, Blue and Schlep, for showing us a fine Pokemon battle. The Pokemon certainly looked like they were enjoying themselves. Remember to always keep this in mind. Pokemon battles aren't just about winning. What matters most is how you and your Pokemon work together as a team. Can I? XP 8. Lock screen, view moves. Unlock screen, dismiss moves. Oh, I see. Okay, so... Yeah, no, I didn't gain any EVs either, so I didn't, so that didn't actually get him any levels. Lame. Phew, I'm beat. Maybe it's the added pressure of having the whole class watch me during my battle, but I feel like I'm way more tired than I should be. I mean, I'm not even doing any of the real battling. Hutchinson is, so why am I so worn out? Hey, Schlep, what the hell was that? Hi, Hilda? Yeah, hi, whatever. What the hell was that? You're going to have to be way more specific. Hey, Schlep, is something wrong? Nah, just talking with Hilda. She's got some questions, I think? Don't pretend you have no idea what just happened. I will continue to not pretend to have no idea what just happened. Bro, I think she's talking about how Hutchinson just did exactly what you told him to. Brendan told me that you have to let your Pokemon out in the dorm, and it was completely still. I wasn't sure I believed him, but now I do. Seriously, that brand new Pokemon, you can't train them to be that obedient. Literally, you can't train them. I must say, I noticed your Pokemon's peculiar behavior too. I was hoping to inquire how you managed to do that. Yeah, that was so weird. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you'd been training that Pokemon for months. Hey, Gardenia. Hey, Gardenia. You, picked up a lot of friends pretty quickly, huh, Schlep? Like I said, inoffensive charisma. Schlep, rather too crowded here. We'll chat later. I'll take his place. You need to answer a couple questions. Hey, what's up with the crowd? Guys, I really don't have any answers. I just asked my Pokemon to do something and they do it. I mean, that's just what Pokemon trainers do, right? I mean, I guess. Yeah, but bro, you make it look so easy. It's a skill difference, bro. I've been playing Pokemon for so long, many years. Perhaps you're subconsciously applying some strategy that we haven't discovered. That's bullshit, and I do not believe you. They're not really listening, huh? I think Old Man Oak might be the only one who could answer this question for me, but I swear he's trying to avoid me. Maybe I'll be able to track him down after my next elective. Hey, bud. Hey, good battling. Since we've got the same Pokemon, I can figure out how to battle better by watching you. What, like I'm some sort of crash test dummy? Well, not a dummy, but a crash test something, yeah. Well, maybe don't follow my example exactly. Why not? You won. Though I guess it wasn't entirely on you. You know just as much as I do that Dragasa's Eevee wasn't listening to a single word he said. Yeah, I can't deny that. I guess it makes sense that he'd get such a willful and stubborn Mon, though. Like trainer, like Mon. I wonder. What about? It's just that conversation in the dorm last night, and a few things Professor Cherry said. Are you also getting the vibe that people think training Pokemon is a lot harder than it's felt so far? Yeah, that's it exactly. Then I guess we're either very good at it, or we're about to see why everyone thinks it's so hard. Well, let's hope it's the first thing. Crossing my fingers. Alright, so we did grass. And so next is ground. Rock, ground. There we go. You choose ground, go to ground class. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, Ethan, again. The odds of this are so incredibly small, it's hard to describe. Yeah, but there's something going on here that beats the odds, obviously. Good afternoon, children. Oh, it's Bertha. Oh, we have some new students. Fantastic. Welcome to your first ground type class at Kobukan Academy. I'm your teacher, Bertha. For this class, we'll be learning the biology and anatomy of ground Pokemon and the effects they have on the world's tectonics. If we have time, we can take a field trip through Mount Coronet and see them in action. Nobody told me we'd be traveling to other regions. Then again, nobody told me anything about the school in general. I know this is all very exciting for you youngsters, so let's all get the dull stuff. Let's get the dull stuff out of the way. I personally don't see the point in a syllabus, but the school sadly requires it. Let's all be patient and get through this quickly together. Take a syllabus and pass it along, please. Oh dear, I don't think I've made enough copies. Let me run to the office and get more. Ow, what the? Is someone flinging pencils? Oh man, really sorry about that. You okay? You're not bleeding or anything, are you? I'm fine. It's only a pencil. Still, watch where you fling those things. Shoot, my bad, man. It's kind of a habit of mine. Nervous fingers, you know? When I get bored, I start spinning pencils. You know, like those guys do in the movies. I also do spin pencils when I'm bored. And this one sort of got away from me. I'm usually a lot better at it. We'll keep practicing then. We'll need your deadly skills when Hilbert acts up. Ah, shoot, the teacher's coming back. Talk to you later. Sorry for the wait, dears. Oh, I almost forgot. I made some sweets for y'all. Have Lumiose galettes, Chaleur sables, and lava cookies. Who wants some? Or I have. Did someone say lava cookies? Lumiose galette. I haven't had those since I was back in Kalos. Wow, they look great. I'm not big on sweets, but damn, this class is kick-ass. I'm so happy I decided to take this class. I feel bad for everyone that decided not to take the ground elective. They missed out on something magical. An hour passes quickly as you munch away and take notes. Before you know it, class is over. Yeah. Classmates' bonds increased. Your ground proficiency increased to 1. Ground proficiency increased to 1. Unfortunately, you are delayed on your way back to class by more people who saw you battle with Dragaso and only managed to slide in right before the bell rings, leaving no time for discussion. Good work today, class. You're all dismissed, but remember to do the assigned readings. Okay, Sam literally looked right at me and bolted out of the classroom. What's the issue? Did I do something wrong? Hey, Schlep, doing anything after class? No, not really. I'm guessing you want to go somewhere again? Heh, was I that obvious? You know I'm not third-wheeling with May and Brendan, so it's up to you to entertain me this afternoon. Ignoring the fact that you're basically saying I'm your backup plan, I'll do my best. So where do you want to go? The gym again? You might see Rosa. Why don't you decide? It's only fair since I chose last time. Let's go on the map again. Oh yeah, the recreation center isn't that far from here. Doesn't that place have a swimming pool? I guess so. I wouldn't mind checking that out. Swimming's pretty fun, so I might drop by sometime. Ooh, I just remembered I have to be somewhere right now. Sorry, but I can't today. It's super important, so I'm gonna have to bounce. Sorry. That's okay. She's blushing, which is interesting. You don't have to apologize if it can't be helped. Maybe next time. What's with her all of a sudden? I've never seen her so flustered before. I guess she really doesn't like pools. Pools? I'm more of a billiards guy myself. Jesus Christ. But, oh well, might as well check out the pool myself. Hilda, what are you doing here? What else? Hilbert wrangling. This is his classroom, right? Yeah, but he's hiding under the desk over there. You bastard! There you are. Were you planning on skipping out on your training regimen again? I was planning on it, yes. Well, now you're not. You know what happens when you go too long without exercise. What's this about a regimen? Ugh, where to begin? Hilbert's got this dream that he obsesses over, and because he's so obsessed, he forgets to eat or sleep or drink or exercise. It's just why Hilbert will fall asleep in the middle of a conversation he's bored of, because he's got the stamina of a Cleffa. Or maybe I just fall asleep in the middle of boring conversations because they're boring. You're a good friend. No, but I am a good mother, for whatever that's worth. You're a hot mom. Oh no. Can I save? Okay, I need to save. I need to, just overwrite the save, and if this doesn't work out, because, like, I need to say this at least once, right? Like, just to see what would happen. You're a hot mom. That worked! Why did that work? Okay. Damn, Playboy, you say that to all the teenage single moms out there? Funnily enough, you're the only one I've met. Ugh. Hey, you better be heading to the goddamn recreation center, Hilbert. I am. Get off my case. So, you going to the recreation center too? I was planning on checking the place out. Let's go together. Ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Man, I want to train my Pokemon, though. Hilbert and I will be over by the courts. Would you like to join us? Nah, I was planning on checking out the pools. Thanks for the offer, though. Alright, have fun. We'll be done in about 2 hours, but if you finish before us, you can take off. Okay, sounds good. See you later. Alright, here we are by the pool. I imagine most of the water trainers will be here. We're probably going to meet Nessa and Misty. With a pool this fancy, I figured there'd be students all over the place, but nobody's in here. I'm sure when club starts, the swim team's going to take over. But I see Misty kneeling over by the side of the pool. Looks like she's inspecting the water with her hand. Hey, checking the water temperature? Wah! You again! Are you trying to kill me? Don't scare me like that. I, just asked a question? It's not like I was sneaking up on you. Horizontal ellipsis. I might have overreacted. Duh. Sorry for snapping at you like that. No worries. Let's start over. So what were you doing just now? I'm guessing you weren't about to take a dip in that expensive cerulean outfit. Yeah, no. I was checking if the pool's Pokemon safe. That's how you can tell if it's a good pool or not. Oh yeah? What makes a pool safe for Pokemon? Basically, no harsh chemicals or cleaners. A lot of Pokemon keep their eyes open underwater and absorb some water through their skin. They don't want strong acids or bases getting into their body. It's not enough to kill them, but a Wooper could fall seriously sick from that. Well, Jotonian Wooper could. Paldean Wooper could probably filter them. Different gill structures. Oh, so this is very recent, this game. You seem pretty knowledgeable. You have a lot of experience with water types. Doesn't everyone? They're everywhere. They're the most common type. That's a deflection. No, it's Chew. Oh. Oh, it's Brock. What are you doing hiding behind that wall? Were you eavesdropping on us? Wait, it's that what it looks like? Well, what does it look like? Because to me, it looks like you were waiting for... Were you spying on me? You thought I was going to hop in the pool or something? Heh. Hey, get back here. Wait. Too late. Damn, she runs fast. I think that's enough expecting the pool for one day. I'll come back when things aren't so weird. Yeah, why'd they make Brock such a perv? That's kind of gross. Brock was kind of a lad, but, you know... Yes, hello. Hey, I'm back. Hey, dude, welcome back. Welcome back. Luigi Jr. was waiting for you by the door again. I've never seen a Pokemon so eager to welcome back its owner before. What can I say? I guess we're all really good friends, right, buddy? Pikachu. Horizontal ellipsis. Just curious, but do you always talk to Luigi Jr. like that? Like what? It's like, you figure he understands what you're saying. I've noticed it before with Hutchinson, too, but it seems to me that you actually understand each other? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't get everything, but there's tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions. You get those from Hutchinson, too? Dude, you're something else. Is it really that weird? I haven't met many Pokemon trainers before, so I've always assumed it would like me and Luigi Jr. Maybe it's because Luigi and Jr. have been together since I was a kid. No, I don't think that's it. That wouldn't explain Hutchinson, who you just got, and my Pokemon and I have a history too. You have a Pokemon from home too? Yes, my Flabebe. She was a gift from my parents after one of their overseas events, when I was in grade school. Though she's not much for companionship, she refuses to listen to anyone but me. The days are a little less monotonous with her around. Yeah, and I've had my Shroomish since I was a little kid. May and I caught him together right in Petalburg Woods when we were visiting my dad. Ha! We had no idea what a Shroomish was, but we had to have our own Pokemon. It took us days to decide who got to keep him. Huh. It's cool that you two have stories like that. One day, my neighbor invited me over and just handed me Luigi Jr. I don't really have a story like you guys. Actually, I can barely remember that day. Come on, you can't think that. Everyone's got a story to tell. How I got my Pokemon shouldn't affect anyone else. Yeah, that's nonsense. No two human Pokemon pairs are the same. Our bonds are special, and that's what makes our relationship with Pokemon something to be treasured. How two vastly different creatures can understand and trust each other so implicitly. It's truly a marvel of the world. Excuse my poetic turn of phrase.
Oh, that's me. It's getting late. Also, I'll be heading to bed. Don't stay up too late, Brendan. Schlep. They say staying up late is bad for your skin.
Yeah, gotta get up early for my morning run. Night, you two. Alright, good night, guys. You guys should sleep too. I'll head to bed soon. Pika. Cha. But before that, I need to review my classwork. I still don't know how I'm gonna pay for this, so I think it's my best bet right now to just do my work as well as I can. I'm sure there's some scholarship money in it for a top student, or at least I hope there is. Here we are. Wednesday, baby. How long has this recording been going on for? 25 minutes, alright. Oh, leveling up. Oh, alarm. Duh. Good morning, sleepyhead.
Sleep well?
Ugh, too well. I probably don't have much time to get to homeroom, do I? Afraid not. We just hung back to make sure you woke up. You snored like an X-Ploud.
X-Ploud? I thought Snorlax would have been a more apt comparison.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know what that is. Hey guys, focus up. Did anyone notice what time it was when I went to bed last night? What, like we'd watch you sleep? Nah, man.
1:12 in the morning, obviously. What? You were all just unobservant. If he keeps slamming that door, we're going to have to pay to repair it.
Well, whatever, dude. 1 in the morning's way too late to stay up. You gotta put your health first. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Won't happen again. Cool. And now that we've saved your life, you'll come with us to the battle hall after classes today. Yes. Yes! Well, sure.
For context, we were discussing it amongst ourselves and decided we wanted to see if we could watch some battles.
Yeah, the battle team's meant to be there, right? I'm not all that interested in the big BT myself, but they're meant to be pretty huge in the school. Yeah, and I'm interested in them, so you'll come, right? Yeah, of course, it'll be fun. Sick. First, though, we should really get to class. It's already... Wait, it's what time? Crap, let's go quickly. Okay, so we finished ground class. So next is flying. You chose flying? Go to flying class. You spot an unfamiliar student and go to greet her. It's Skyla. Hi there. Hey there, Schlep. Okay, so how'd you do that? Your name's on your bag. All the way over there? You got good eyes. Really? I mean, you must know. No, it's just I don't think anyone's ever told me that. Normally I'm the one who tells people I've got good eyes. Well, glad I could save you the trouble. Does that come in handy? Are you a bird watcher? A sniper? Do I look like a sniper? No. So you must be a pretty good one. Don't want a sniper to be the one who looks like a sniper, right? Yeah, that'd be like a ninja who wears bright orange, right? Yeah, or one of those spandex teens with attitude. What? Who's talking about Pokemon Rangers? I'm not. Horizontal ellipses? Yeah, neither am I. Anyway, to answer your first question, I'm actually a pilot. What? How old are you? What? You don't ask a girl that. Oops, sorry, don't you need to be like 25 to get a pilot's license? Not sure what the rules are in Kobukan, but in Unova, where I come from, you only need to be 17. And I was flying solo since I was 16. Hey, that's pretty impressive. How'd you end up doing that? Well, I'm from Mistralton City in the west, but there's a town on the east side of the region called Lentimas, and they were like really, really isolated, so I learned to fly so I could transport stuff over there. Food and medicine and stuff. Ah, so you had family there or something? Nope, no connection. Well, before I got my pilot's license anyway. So you just learned to fly planes to help out a town on the opposite side of the region that you had no connection to? Yep, that's insane. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. But it worked. Lentimas is now officially connected to Mistralton. Since the only other way to Mistralton is through Reversal Mountain, my plane is the way to get there. I'm really impressed. I came up to chat, just expecting a casual conversation, but now, wow. Well, if you thought that was impressive, you should hear what I'll drop on you in our second conversation. Is that an invitation? Think of it more like a threat. So... Ah, geez, sorry. I feel like I've learned so much about you. I forgot the obvious. What's your name? Skyla. And it's a pleasure to meet you, Schlep. Skyla, and you're a pilot? Yeah, I've heard that one before. Forgive me. It was too easy. Forgiven. Talk to you later, okay, Schlep? Keep your eyes on me. Hey, Ethan. Let's pretend there's nothing weird about this from now on. Yeah, I don't want to go through this every day for the rest of the year. He's here then? I guess it makes sense. He did always like his flying types. Yo, Callum.
Oh, Schlep and Ethan. Fancy meeting you two here. Better take a seat. The teacher's coming in.
Don't mind if I do. Hello, students. Oh, it's Winona. Let's get this class started right away.
I can see we have some new students joining us. Well then, first off, let me formally welcome you to your first flying type class of the school year. I'm sure it'll be fulfilling for us all. Let's see. I suppose the next thing we'll do would be introduce ourselves. I am Winona, your instructor for this year. I'd like to make it first clear that this is my first year teaching. I'll strive to do my best to educate you in a way befitting of Kobukan Academy. If, however, I start to veer off course, I trust that you'll give me a heads up. Great, we got a complete newbie for a teacher. Well, let's begin the lesson. Start off with the basic background of flying Pokemon. Millions of years ago, when the world was just created, there were water and ground Pokemon. Basic background, huh? Sounds like we're digging real deep in there. Looks like Skyla's on her phone. Guess I can't blame her. This isn't exactly the most exciting way to start off a class. Eep. Oh, left her phone on in class? Rookie mistake. Oh, I forgot to mention, please turn off your cell phones in class. But if you really, really can't bear to part with it, at least put it in silent mode. Right, I mean, duh, it's common courtesy. The nerve of some people, huh? So I guess you like Pokemon Rangers? Shh, not so loud. Hey, I'm not judging. I think it's cool that you like that show. Wait, really? You don't think it's lame? Skyla, you're a pilot. Everything you do is cool by default. You could be into freaking My Little Pony to and be cool. Horizontal ellipsis. Wait, are you? I like cartoons, okay? Adult TV is so depressing. Well, I don't watch TV, so I'll take your word for it. Hey, would you mind not telling anybody about this? It's kind of embarrassing. Of course, your secret's safe with me. Thanks. And that's where we believe flying Pokemon were born, long after the birth of Arceus. With its power, it is responsible for all Pokemon we see here today. Do you have any questions so far? Go ahead, Callum. Isn't Rayquaza the ancestor of flying Pokemon? Like how water and ground Pokemon came from Kyogre and Groudon respectively. Or why is that a... I don't know, I'm not reading correctly. Rayquaza created the sky and all the Pokemon that came with it was a byproduct, right? Oh, that is a common misconception. While it's true that the ancient Hoenn legends are the guardians of the natural elements, they did not take part in creating its inhabitants. Pokemon evolved and transformed over countless eons in order to adapt to their environment. Rayquaza may be the first Pokemon that we categorize as a flying type, but, like I've mentioned, we could trace even further back to Arceus, the creator. However, while Arceus created Pokemon, the Pokemon themselves only heed those that rule their domain, much like how you all follow your parents' rules directly and not necessarily the rules set by the government. I see. Does that explain it? Yes, with that analogy, it's much easier to understand. Thank you. You're welcome. If there are no other questions, I'll continue. And for all those sleeping in the back, this material will be on future tests, so pay attention. It wasn't a strong start, but I think I'll enjoy this class. Although my grandma would flip her lid if she knew Kobukan was teaching Arceism. Phew. That's all the time we have today. Remember to preview the material for our next class. Before you know it, class is over. Classmates' bonds increased. Your flying proficiency increased to 1. Noon. Alright. And with that, I think should include the lecture. I expect to see you to use what you learned in class today. And let's get right into the battles. Buna, if you'd go to each student and tell them who their assigned partner is. Yes. So that's how it works, huh? I hope I get someone I can beat. You think you can keep your winning streak going? I'm definitely going to try. Well, good luck. This will be your partner. Each of you use one Pokemon. The match will end when one of you no longer has a Pokemon that can battle. It's a pleasure to battle you. Let's add a little wager to make this more interesting. If I win, you'll spend an hour campaigning for me in the student council elections. Does that sound fine? Sure, but if I win, I get to be headmaster of the shadow government that secretly controls you. Just kidding. Good luck, future SC Prez, but I'm gonna win. Let's not get cocky, Schlep. Back home in Aspertia, many people thought I'd take the position of gym leader once the old one retired. Alright, let's go! It's battle time, baby. Oh, bro, I'm so sorry. Your cat is about to get destroyed. Oh, that's not gonna help, man. Scratch. Oh, man. It's critical hit. Purloin fainted. You win. Get trolled. It seems I made a few tactical errors. Don't worry about it. At this level, battles are basically a coin flip. Thank you. That was a very satisfying battle. I look forward to your rematch soon. Yeah, why don't you earn XP? Why aren't you earning XP? Afternoon. When can I train? to get like level up and stuff. Looks like there are a bunch of different tables I can sit at. I know picking a table to sit at is a serious deal though. I shouldn't take this lightly. In order to avoid the absolute desolation of my social standing, I should probably only sit at tables where I know and have a positive relation with everyone there. Oh, I see. Angry table, yep. Cheerful table, yeah, I know a few people there. A busy table. I know no one at the quiet table. And I know Hilda there, I guess, and Charon, but cloth doilies over the table, and there's rose petals scattered about. Someone's lit a candle. No, wait, that's a lit wick. Well, I guess this is the only... Who do I have the most experience with? Because honestly, with the whole dating sim aspect, I'm probably just going to go with who I have the most XP with. And right now, it seems like that's Serena. So whatever. Choose the romantic table. All right. You walk into the middle of the fervent discussion. Do you have any plans this weekend, Serena? Oh, you have any plans this weekend, Serena? Oh, no plans. Or if you're asking, then if you're setting up a date, there's this little super cute little wooded area in the garden that's perfect for a picnic. I think you guys might be jumping to conclusions. Yes, I was actually inquiring about student council business and nothing else. You chat happily as lunch passes. All right, good enough. Okay, so we did up to ground. No, wait, that was flying class that we did last. So that means the next class is water. I already know who Misty is. And Skyla. All right, whatever, man. You choose water, go to water class. Hey, Ethan. Schlepp, good to see you. Let's get this done. You spot a somewhat familiar student and go greet her. Hi there. Hey, what's up? I was thinking you look kind of familiar. Have I seen you somewhere? Maybe. I've been a model for a few magazines. Oh, is that right? What's your name? I'm Schlepp. Nessa, but I often went under other names. I was a minor until recently, so, privacy concerns. Sure. So how come a model like you here is at Kobukan? Ah, shit, that wasn't rude, was it? I just meant that you've already got a career path and at such a young age, It's cool. I think I'm here because I'm afraid it won't last. Horizontal ellipsis. You know how water erodes rock over millions of years? Time does the same thing to beauty, which I guess doesn't sound very modest. Sorry, not sorry. I know I'm not. But, I'm not going to have what I have now forever, so I need a backup plan. Makes a lot of sense. Besides, I always had an interest in Pokemon. I was actually on my way to get my first Pokemon when a recruiter saw me in the street. After the guy talked to my parents, we went back down to the beach and I caught my Dreadnought. Back then, I figured the modeling would be something I'd do to fund my Pokemon career. Now it's the opposite. You're a good listener, but you're probably only tolerating me because I'm gorgeous. But hey, thanks anyway. Hey, I may have come up to you because you're hot, but now I'm interested in your story. I respect that. Whatever opens the door, right? Horizontal ellipsis. Look, I'm going to be really busy this year, so I don't have time for anything serious, but if you ask me on a date, I'll say yes. Cool. I'm not going to ask you in the classroom, though. Thank God. I do not want to associate this place with dates. Well, I'll call you later. All right. Fuck, man. I mean, easy enough. Now you will. See you around. I mean, honestly, dude, teach me. Oh, well, it's a familiar face, but she doesn't seem very excited to see me. See, is there someone else? Hello, my wonderful hello. Hello, Wallace. That outfit is ridiculous as usual. That almost gave me a heart attack. This guy really knows how to make an entrance. Maybe Whitney took some lessons from him. What the heck is this guy wearing? That has to be against the school dress code. Oh, looks like we've got a couple new students to join us. Let's see. Your names are Ethan and Schlepp, right? Splendid, just splendid. I'm Wallace, and I welcome you both to your first water class at Kobukan Academy. And you didn't hear this from me, but water is really the best type compared to the others. Although, after all, the world is made up of over 70% water. Well, aren't you just bedazzled by being here? I know I am. How are we supposed to react to all this? I see eagerness has stunned you two. If you won't talk, then I shall make you. You. Wallace flamboyantly points straight at Nessa. Horizontal ellipsis. Are you pointing at me? Yes, Nessa, stand up and introduce yourself to the new students. Didn't he kind of just do that for her? Okay. But, we already know each other. I'm Nessa, from Holbury in Galar. I specialize in water-type Pokemon. I also work as a model. Sometimes. Oh, really? I have a mild interest in modeling too. And why are you in this class? Because I want to learn more about water Pokemon. Or because I want to learn about water Pokemon? Wonderful. Anything else? No, I think I'm good. Very good, Nessa. You see, now the essence of what this class is about, new fish, learning about water type Pokemon? Yes, but also so much more. Now, you! Wallace Point proceeds to go down the entire roster and make everyone introduce themselves. Nothing of value is accomplished, and you sit around awkwardly for an hour. Well, I hope you've all learned. Well, I hope you've all learned the importance of class participation. All right, that is all the time we have for today. But tomorrow, I expect you all to be much more energetic. Class dismissed. Before you know it, class is over. There we go. Dude, there's a freaking bug crawling up the I guess it's not really on my ceiling. It's on the it's right above my drapes of my window, because when I sit at my desk, I have a big window looking out to the backyard, and just at the top where the drapes connect to the wall, there's just this bug looking dude just kind of walking across. I have no idea what he looks like. I've got a vague shape, but I'm not sure what specifically he is. I know he's not a spider, though. Your water proficiency increased to 1. Well, that was an interesting conversation, wasn't it? Evening. You sprint to your homeroom, managing to corner Professor Oak before class begins. Sam, we need to talk. That we do, Schlep. But now is neither the time nor the place. But why, Sam? Have I done something wrong? You, of all people, should know that if I believe if someone is doing something wrong, I tell them. No, lad, you've done nothing wrong. I simply need time to collect my thoughts. Given the importance of the conversation we're to have, it wouldn't do to tell you anything incorrect. Oh, excuse me. That's Old Man Oak for you. A brilliant, brilliant man, but nothing short of a miracle can get him to move on anyone else's schedule. After school. Alright, can I train my Pokemon now? Callum, there's something I need to take care of back at Relic Hall before I can go. B and E are with. You go ahead, I'll see you in a bit. Oh, B and E? Oh, Brennan and Ethan. Well, I guess it can't be helped. I'll check out the place myself then. Battle Hall, finally! Man, just when I thought I was getting used to this school's extravagance. I get that our battle team's supposed to be super successful and all, but exactly how much money did the school pour into the stadium? This place is huge. Telling you to get out of my way. That sounded like Dragaso. What was he trying to start now? And I'm telling you, we're not open for new memberships yet. All that hair must be weighing down on that puny brain of yours. Oh, hey, look, it's, what was her name? Janine, Koga's daughter. Hi, is this where the battle team meets? Another one? Look, if you have any complaints about our selection process, please take them to the team advisor. Me, no, I'm not trying to join. I mean, not right now, anyway. Is that what Dragaso is trying to do? Yes, do you know him? Please tell him that the battle team isn't open to new members until later in the year. Do you hear that, Dragaso? She said, shut up and let me in. Do you have any idea who I am? I know you're annoying as hell. This conversation is over. She thinks she's so high and mighty just because she's the daughter of an Elite Four member. So what are you doing here? Wait, let me guess. You're trying to join the battle team too, aren't you? No, I was just gonna... Don't even bother. You must think you're a real hotshot now that you beat me in a practice match. Well, guess what? I wasn't even trying. Yeah, you beat me with beginner Pokemon. The school gave us big whoop. Just wait, my Pokemon are gonna be the strongest in school. Then we'll see who's the better trainer. Anyways, what's the deal? Don't tell me you actually expected them to let you just join like that. What's that got to do with anything? It's only natural for me to fight the toughest trainers in this school. Whatever. It doesn't matter if they don't want to fight. I'll see their strats for myself in a few hours. I bet they had no idea, but the battle team's hosting an exhibition match here at 6 p.m. tonight. Everyone in school is going to be showing up. That's a lot of hype just for an exhibition. Are you dense or what? This is Kobakon's Academy's battle team we're talking about. Tch, why are you even in this school? Whatever. Someone has to represent Palette and make sure it won't be you. And it sure won't be you. Smell ya. Dragaso's antics aside, that exhibition match sounds like it might make for an entertaining night. Sure beats sitting around my room. Anyways, this door doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon. I should let the guys know about the exhibition. Oh, hey guys, I was just looking for you. Schlep, is that so? We were just about to find you. What kept you guys? Well, let's show you. Ready, guys? 3, 2, 1. Oh, they got their Pokemon from home. Oh, I thought we were going on Go. Hey there, little guys. Must be your Pokemon from home then. That's right. After our chat last night, we all called our parents and asked them to, oh, hey, it's spiky-eared Pichu. I didn't even notice. So that one's not going to evolve anytime soon. Unfortunately, yeah, spiky-eared Pichu does not evolve into Pikachu, and you also can't trade it. If you didn't know, spiky-eared Pichu cannot exist outside of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Asked them to be sent over. I think the little guys missed me. When I let him out in the Poke Center, he let his spores out everywhere. Got in a little trouble for that. Yes, and my Flabebe is being tsundere. You notice Callum's Flabebe is very purposefully not paying any attention to him. Guess the little guys didn't like being left alone for a bit. Seems so, yes. Shroomish, where are you going? Wait for me. Flabebe, please, not now. I'll give you lots of attention. Horizontal ellipsis. Well, Pichu, you gonna run off as well? Pichu! The spiky-eared Pichu tightly tugs Ethan's leg, clearly not intending to leave. It does seem scared. It doesn't seem scared, it just seems overly affectionate. What a cutie. Oh yeah, Schlep, you wanted to talk with us, right? What about? There's an exhibition match at the Battle Hall. Battle Team's gonna show off for us. Thought you guys might want to come. Oh yeah? That sounds great. Hey, you should run back to the room and get Luigi Jr. Then we can all have our Pokemon from home and watch the game together. Good idea, though Brendan and Callum's Pokemon might... Yeah, still no luck figuring out what's up with us. Or our Pokemon, I guess. I've tried to ask Professor Cherry a few times, but I haven't learned anything. Same here. I think Professor Oaks is going to tell me something soon, though. Well, let's... Oh, I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even get a chance to read it. Well, I'm going to go run back to the room now. See you in a bit. See ya. I wonder how Luigi Jr. will like watching competitive Pokemon battles. Since he's going to be a champion's Pokemon someday, we better get used to them. Hutchinson, too. How long has this been going on for? 46 minutes. Okay. Evening. Alright. Let's go. This is going to be hype. This is going to be awesome. Let's watch all these fights. Wow, the whole school is here. I guess it's a good thing we showed up early after all. Yeah, I knew it was going to be crazy, but this is ridiculous. I had no idea the battle team was this popular. Seems some people are still trying to get in. I do hope no one gets crushed. It's orientation week all over again. I still can't get used to big crowds like this. Oh yeah, you're from Newbarktown. Isn't the population there under 1,000 or something? Something like that. I brought some lava cookies, by the way. Not sure if y'all had any from Bertha's class, but they're Hoenn specialty and maize all over these. Yeah. I imagine you brought enough to share with the group, yes? Of course, and some for our Pokemon too. Even brought enough to share with Hilbert if he shows up. It'd be weird, I think, if he didn't. No way he'd miss such a high-profile battling thing, right? His presence is no guarantee we'll see him, though. Oh, hey, Luigi Jr. You hungry too? Is it me, or did everyone get really quiet? Yo, look over there, Schlep. Oh, it's Lance! Lance. It makes sense that he'd be here. Yeah, I mean, he is the manager of the battle team. It's freaking crazy to see that a national champion has the time to manage a random school's battle team. That would be crazy, but this is Kobukan Academy. Our battle team is basically a champion assembly line. He actually won 2 national championships. Becoming a national champion twice is pretty unheard of. Yeah, I'm fuzzy on the details, but I think that's why the Cantonian and Jotonian League merged into the Indigo League like a decade ago. It's impressive, but what I heard he really wants is to be world champion. Yes, I heard he hasn't had any luck there, but really, how was he supposed to beat Leon and Cynthia? Besides the top 4, the last World Championships was a slaughter. You look upset, Callum. Didn't Diantha place in the top 4 higher than Lance? Oh, sure, and that was a moment of national pride for sure. National pride. But Lance is somewhat of a personal hero of mine. Actually, I learned the language simply to talk to him one day. Dude, you could have had your chance in gym class. Yeah, I'm still kicking myself. I missed that. Wow, if this guy's so famous, I wonder why I've never heard Dragaso crowing about him before. In any case, Lance sounds like the kind of guy who would make me wonder what I'm doing with my life. Luigi begins stuffing his cheeks with Brendan's snacks. Whoa, slow down, Luigi Jr. You can leave crumbs all over my clothes. You there, huh? I can feel everyone's eyes on me. Can I help you, Mr. Lance, sir? Unacceptable. Feeding your Pokemon this swill. Do you not have the vaguest idea of the dietary needs of a Pokemon? I thought I did? You guys, what the hell? We were all doing it. Help me out. Horizontal ellipsis. Assholes! Lance snatches the lava cookies away from Luigi Jr. Junk food like that will only serve to rot their body and mind. If your Pokemon want snacks, feed them Pokebeans or berries. I need to say something, but I can't. If only my friends had stayed here. But in front of the eyes of the entire school, and with Lance being a national champion, I can't. Understood, sir. I'll be sure to remember that. Hold on. What? This Pikachu. Do you plan on including it in your academy evaluations? Yeah, of course. He's my partner. Remove him at once. Him? Wait, what? Your Pikachu is inadequate. Using such a weak Pokemon will get you nowhere in this academy. If, for example, a student applied to the battle team with this Pokemon on the team, I would disqualify them at once, regardless of their battle skills. Even though you're allowed 6, a single Pokemon like that will only serve to be a crippling liability to your party. Well, come on, Brendan, Ethan, Callum, someone speak up for us. Someone? Wait, I hear running. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, you bastard. Silver? You think just because you're a champion, you know what makes a Pokemon good or bad? You think you can tell the worth of a Pokemon at a glance? Well, I'm from Johto, and let me tell you, every Johtonian knows you're carried by those 3 Dragonite on your belt. Fucking amazing team building skills there. You know what your problem is? Because you can't get your dick hard unless you're a world champ, and you failed at that, so you're looking someone else to blame. Newsflash, washout, it's not your Pokemon's fault. No Pokemon is a liability. No Pokemon is inadequate. Instructor Karen says that only selfish trainer calls Pokemon strong or weak, but you aren't selfish. You're just a coward who can't admit that your failure is your fault. I knew another guy who couldn't accept his own failure, and he took a trip down Tojo Falls the fast way. Holy shit, no matter what Lance says to me now, or said to me before, I'm not going to be the one people remember here. And you, Schlep, huh? You should stand up for your Pokemon. Right. Silver, was it? Please tell me, what do you think is the appropriate punishment for this flagrant display of disrespect? Expel me. Wouldn't be the first school I've been kicked out of. As a part-time employee of the school, I cannot do that. So hear this instead. Regardless of your skills, regardless of the Pokemon you have on hand, regardless of how much you deserve it, you will not join the battle team. Wait, Schlep too? And I have said it so. It is so. I know I should just walk away and keep my mouth shut, but I can't just let that slide. I don't care if this time's the guy's a 2-time national champion or whatever. I won't let him walk all over me, Silver, and Luigi Jr., and he doesn't know a thing about us. With all due respect, sir, there's no way that's gonna happen. Is that right? Luigi Jr. and I have been best friends since we were kids. I know we're not the most experienced when it comes to battling and training. I'm not the most experienced, but out of these fictional characters, I am the most experienced. But we don't do anything without each other. For better or for worse, we're seeing this through to the end, together, and we're getting on that battle team. We're going to be so good that you can't ignore us. Instructor Bruno said we need some impeccable grades, a strong team, and the vote of our team members to join the battle team. He didn't say anything about your vote. So go ahead and advise the team not to take us. Me, Silver, Luigi Jr., we're getting in anyway, because we're friends. Naive. The world doesn't work like that. Say what you want about your Pokemon. Friendship will not help you any more than twiddling your thumbs. Get stronger Pokemon, and a sense of which fights you cannot win. In this world, only the best of the best can survive. The weak are foolish and purged. I'd take my advice if I were you, and as for you, Silver, learn to hold your tongue, or else you're liable to lose it. Silver? Don't. Hey, Schlep, you alright? That looked painful. I'm fine. Silver took most of the heat. Yeah, they don't believe me. I don't think I'm fine either. I could never have imagined that's the sort of man Lance was. They say, never meet your heroes, you know. What a dick. It's not a big deal. I'm just glad it didn't turn out to be anything. Still, Lance was right in a way. I hate to admit it, but everyone else in this academy is way stronger than us in almost every sense. But he doesn't know about me and Luigi Jr. We'll show him what we can really do. But damn, I was really surprised when that red-haired kid said all that stuff to him. It was incredible. Yeah, well, someone had to stand up for Luigi Jr. and I. Oh, yeah. You know, Lance is kind of a big deal, and if I said the wrong thing, it might have made you look worse, and I apologize. I failed in my first priority as your roommate and as your friend. Yeah, me too. I figured if I'd stepped in, he'd start yelling at me, because I'm in the same boat as you. Horizontal ellipsis. I'm still mad, but I'll get over it. Let's go take our seats. Hey, Brendan, Schlep, we were looking all over for you two. Yeah, this place is so packed. Just getting there was like trying to navigate a maze. Oh, who's this little guy? Is he one of your Pokemon from home? Yeah, this is Luigi Jr. Ah, and is Luigi Jr. getting along with your little shroomy, Brendan? Well, they haven't actually met yet. Didn't think it was a good idea to let him out in here. Oh, that's probably smart. He's such a cutie. May lightly pats Luigi Jr.'s head. Oh, his fur's so soft. Hey, how comes he's not shocking her? What's up with that? What? Oh, this is Oh, is Luigi Jr. getting along with your Charmander? For the most part, yeah. I don't think they know how to feel about each other yet. Luigi Jr.'s been my only Pokemon since I got him, so I guess he's not used to me giving attention to another one. That's understandable. I'm sure once they've spent enough time together, they get along great. How long have you and Luigi Jr. been together? Since I was 10 years old. Old Man Oak gave me Dragoso a Pokemon, each as a present. Dragoso, that spiky-haired weirdo in our homeroom? Yeah, that's him. Anyway, we've been best friends since then. Luigi Jr., not Dragoso. Luigi Jr. and I do everything together. Even if he tries to get out of our runs. So how come you haven't evolved him yet? Well, it's a bit embarrassing, but Raichu eat a lot more than Pikachu, and back home we couldn't really afford that. Really? Well, if you're in Kobukon, you must be able to afford that now, right? Not really. I mean, I could feed him well enough with the free food that Kobukon provides, but I don't know how long it'll be before the school realizes I can't pay. And what would I do with Raichu then? I'd have to give him away. No chance of that. Although, what will I do with Hutchinson when I get kicked out? I bet you'll be a perfect addition to the Coordinator's Club. Pikachu are very popular in Pokemon contests. See, even Luigi Jr. thinks you'll be great. Well, as long as you're not using him for battling, Pikachu are way cuter than Raichu anyway. Oh yeah, I heard on the way here that Janine is battling in the first match. Who's Janine? You don't know? She's the battle team captain. Okay, so this is the person I need to beat so I can become the battle team captain. So I need to beat Janine. She's the battle team captain 2 years running and a runner-up in the national tournament last year. Wait, a battle team captain is 2 years running? How does that work? This is 1 year program. It can be. Similar to the student council. Students can elect to stay on board and train newcomers. She's just done that twice. I heard Janine's not going to leave until she finds someone better than her to captain in the battle team. That's gonna be me! How can she afford that? I heard she's the daughter of one of the Academy's teachers. Oh yeah, I think Dragoso mentioned she was the daughter of an Elite Four member. It seems like there's very little Janine doesn't have going for her. She's a tough one, uncompromising, supposedly, so you might want to steer clear if you ever see her. I think they're starting. Oh, we have Janine. That must be Janine. Wait a minute. That's the woman who kicked Blue out of the battle hall. So that's the woman I need to convince to let me on the battle team. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the special exhibition match hosted by the Kobukon Academy's battle team. The Kobukon Academy's battle team. How are you all feeling tonight? Whoa! All right, let's get right to it then. Boy, do we have a treat for you all. First up to grace the battlefield is none other than our battle team's very own Captain Janine. With a Venomoth. Starting out strong with their signature Pokemon Venomoth, these two have dominated the Kobukon leaderboard since their arrival, and they show no signs of stopping. On the other side, her opponent sends out a Floatzel, a Pokemon well known for his agility in the ring. Can these two rise up to the challenge? He's going to need a lot more than just speed to match my Venomoth. Ven! And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the first round of the annual Kobukon Academy Battle Team Exhibition. Wait, I don't have to do the battles, do I? And we're underway. Looks like the challenger's Floatzel is jumping straight in with Aqua Jet. Well, that didn't seem to do much. You know, with Floatzel's speed, it's probably able to hit first even without the boost from Aqua Jet. You think the guy would try a different move to start things off. What's this? The arena is being filled with Venomoth's Stun Spore. Spectators close to the ring, please avoid hailing too much of it. Looks like the Floatzel's paralyzed. Things are definitely not looking good for our challenger. It was a good idea to lock down the Floatzel's speed, and her opponent did a poor job reacting to it. Now the Venomoth can take the Floatzel out at its own pace. That Floatzel, what is it, a water type? I think I've seen Venomoth with some Venomoth with Energy Ball. Spectacular! With a surprise Energy Ball, Floatzel is down and out in one hit. How will Janine's opponent respond to this explosive power? Well, here we go. Why bother with tactics when you could just go for a knockout punch, huh? Oh, I didn't know Venomoth could learn that. Bug types are really versatile, aren't they? I don't think it can learn that on its own, but you should be able to teach it. It was smart of her not to reveal it too soon. That Floatzel's trainer was totes caught off guard. But I wonder why she bothered with Stun Spore. Perhaps she wasn't certain of her ability to KO. If your opponent is of an unknown strength, it's usually a good strategy to lower their potential to manageable levels before attempting an attack. Clay Doll. Well, I guess it is a Psychic type. Dual Ground and Psychic type Pokemon. What can the challenger be planning to use with such a spectacular Pokemon? Claydol, Hoenn native. It has high defenses normally. Only ability is Levitate, but that's not going to come up here. I might go with Venomoth on this one. Claydol's got the defense advantage since it's tankier by nature, but that Venomoth might have another trick up its sleeve. You really think Venomoth's that strong? Hey, this is Janine we're talking about here. You never know. A lot of people take note of Claydol's bulk, but it also boasts a respectable offensive moveset. Keep in mind it's super effective with psychic attacks. Nah, my money's still on Venomoth. Yeah, do you see how it took down Floatzel? Besides, if you're counting Claydol's psychic attacks, you can't forget Venomoth's bug attacks. Of course, I'm merely playing devil's advocate. Looks like nobody knows who's got the clear advantage. Both of them have an offensive type advantage over the other, but taking into account all the factors of both Pokemon, in the matchup against Venomoth, it should be 50-50. But it's not even close. And the second round is underway. Let's see what our challenger's Claydol has in store for Janine's Venomoth. Oh, that's Quiver Dance. With 2 successive Quiver Dances. Ladies and gentlemen, it's quickly raising its strength. How will our challenger respond? Hyper Beam. A powerful Psybeam, folks. I think that's it for Venomoth. Vent. Wait, what's this? I don't believe it. Venomoth completely shrugged it off. It's barely a scratch thanks to Quiver Dance. And Venomoth still continues to power up with a third use of Quiver Dance. If our challengers don't have an answer, Venomoth will be unstoppable. Cosmic Tower to bolster its defenses, but it might be a little too late. Is this the end of the road for Claydol? Giga Drain. Ouch, and there it is, a direct hit with Giga Drain. Claydol is down and out for the count. Janine and Venomoth easily take round 2. The challenger is down into his last Pokemon. So, gotta love how Venomoth's moveset is Giga Drain, Energy Ball, Stun Spore, and Quiver Dance. Is this Pokemon the key to a surprise reversal, or will this be yet another clean sweep from Janine? Brutal, that's what I like to see from Kobukon's Academy's battle team's captain. Splendid, she's made no wrong moves. It's like watching a skilled painter. Yeah, but why'd she have Giga Drain and Energy Ball? I don't know if that was the play. Well, it worked out for her in any case. The round was over in the blink of an eye, even though the Claydol theoretically should have lasted much longer than the Floatzel. Can the difference between 2 Pokemon really be that great? Is this what Lance was trying to tell me? Now we're here in the 3rd round. Has the challenger figured out a way to deal with Janine's Venomoth? It's a Victory Bell. Can this Pokemon be the saving grace for our challenger, or will Janine take yet another victory under her belt? 2 Kanto Pokemon. I'm not familiar with them, but this looks like another even match, right? Not even. With those Quiver Dances, Venomoth's got everything it needs to mop up that Victory Bell. Is it that simple? Whoever has the weaker Pokemon, no matter the circumstances, and no matter how much they try to fight back. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Venomoth and Victreebel facing off in the 3rd and what could possibly be the final round of this exhibition match. Venomoth attacks with a powerful psychic attack, but Victreebel is trying to recover with Synthesis. Can our challenger hang on? They're in perfect sync. Is it just because Janine trained her Venomoth well? Meanwhile, all her opponent can do is try to keep up. Lance talks about a Pokemon's strength like it's the be-all, end-all element in battle, but there's gotta be more to it than that. There has to be. And Victreebel's down. Another absolutely crushing victory for Janine. Is anyone surprised at the results? Once again, Janine has proven why she's the captain of Kobukon's Academy's battle team. Jeez, I don't know what I was expecting when you said exhibition match, but that definitely wasn't one. Why'd you want us to watch this? Hey, it was my first time too. How was I gonna know this guy's Pokemon would get stomped like that? Horizontal ellipsis. You okay, Schlepp? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. It was probably from all the excitement. That? You call that exciting? Trying to find seats was more exciting than that. Oh, look, the next matches are starting soon. You stay to watch the rest of the exhibition matches, but Janine still stands head and shoulders above the others. I can't stop replaying it in my head. The difference in power between the 2 trainers and their Pokemon was staggering. I wonder if Luigi Jr., Hutchinson and I could... I can't think of stuff like that right now. I have more important things to worry about. But still... Alright. And now it's straight back to the grind. If I remember right, Old Man Oak said we'd have a quiz today. Shouldn't be a problem, I hope. Hey, isn't that the guy who got chewed out yesterday by Lance? No, that guy had red hair and looked stabby. Wait, the student with the red hair was a guy? But her hair was real long, wasn't it? I don't know. Maybe there were 2 students yelling at Lance? I wasn't really close enough to hear. God, can you imagine yelling at a teacher like that? Some jackasses with more money than sense think they can do anything in this school. Horizontal ellipsis. Well, I guess what happened yesterday did happen in front of countless other students, so I can't say I'm too surprised. Patience, courage. Does this an increase, or is it a check of these 2? Because... Hold on. Traits. They're all the same. So I imagine this is just to level up those stats then. Okay, so I guess I'll go courage then. Who knows? Better handle this. Still, I better handle this. Your courage increased to 1. You guys, I'd say you 2 are the real jackasses here. Huh? Okay, I guess the decision was made for me. What did you say? You two turds are deaf too, huh? Well, I'm not too surprised considering anybody with normal hearing would gouge their own ears out after listening to the way you douchebags talk. What's your problem? Her problem? What's your problem? You guys barely even know what happened and you're sucking up to Lance? You creeps really a two-time regional champion thinks... You creeps... Oh, God, no, I'm so sorry. You creeps really think a two-time regional champion needs a couple of twerps like you stepping up to bat for him? Get real. Yeah, you don't even know who was at fault. You just want to seem like you're on the stronger side. I really hate dealing with stuff like this so early in the morning, so you guys better beat it before I get angry. Get out of here. Go on, scram. This is our classroom 2. Ugh, Jesus Christ, man. This is our classroom 2, you crazy... Never mind. Assholes. Oh, hi, Schlep. Ready for another jolly, fun-filled day of learning? Yeah. Hey, Whitney. Flannery, thanks for that. I'd like to say I prefer to fight my own battles, but I really appreciate it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oof. She meant to say, not a problem, Schlep. Sorry, she gets a little shy sometimes, especially when it comes to stuff like this. I do not. Anyway, take it easy, hotshot. Try not to let those insecure idiots get to you. Live how you want. Besides, we couldn't let those jerks badmouth that red-haired girl like that. We redheads have to stick together, after all. Should I tell him that Silver's a guy? No, this is funnier. Good morning, Schlep. And good morning to you, Whitney and Flannery. Good morning, Leaf. No, it isn't. You should be getting to your seat, too, Schlep. Class is starting soon. Yeah, I know. I know I haven't spent much time with Whitney before, but I never expected her to be so charismatic. Whitney, class is starting. Alright, talk to you later, Schlep. I gotta say, those two renewed my faith in humanity, at least for a little bit. Okay, so it seems like... Hold on a minute. Traits. Okay, so we've got water, fire... Okay, so we got all of them down 1. We have our... Down. We've all of them up by 1, so it looks like we just gotta go through the cycle again. So fire. You choose fire? Go to fire class. Hey, Ethan. Schlep, good to see you. Let's get this done. Good morning, students. Sweltering today, isn't it? Actually, that reminds me of a particular encounter I had with a Mag Cargo in Johto. Funny story, you see. Class proceeds without incident. Before you know it, class is over. Wow! Classmates' bonds increase. Your fire proficiency increased to 2. And that concludes the lecture. Alright, let's go another battle! And Schlep, might I have your ear for a moment? Oh yes, of course, Professor. Crap, I hope this isn't about what Lance said. You've been winning quite a bit against Blue, Charon, which is a good thing, of course, but that comes with certain expectations. Your Pokemon are not improving, huh? Well, it's as you said, that Charmander of yours has been a couple of battles, but nothing's changed. You've been very lucky that it's following your commands. I've never seen a Pokemon so well behaved. But even the most well-behaved Pokemon is going to struggle against another twice his level. Well, how do I make him stronger then? Training! Please let me train them! What kind of idiot doesn't know how to train a Pokemon? You don't deserve to be in this school. Mr. Oak, we don't tolerate that sort of talk in this class. Besides, what's Kobukan for if not to teach Pokemon people how to train Pokemon? It seems Mr. Schlop here is getting most of the bang for his buck. Psh, whatever. I'll be over here not wasting faculty time. Kind of feels like he already knows everything, but he's just wasting his own time. Isn't he just wasting his own time then? Anyways, training. How do? You must criticize your Pokemon. What, criticize? I mean, Hutchinson's my little buddy. I'm not sure I want to do that. Criticize might be a bit harsh of a word. Prune is right. You need to let your Pokemon when they're doing poorly and when they're doing well. That's called operant conditioning, I think. Otherwise, they'll just keep doing the same thing over and over and never gaining experience. Well, I've never done that before. I mean, I never even let my Pikachu back home get on the counter. What's your dream, Schlop? To become champion, like you, sir. Well, for your sake, I hope you end up much better than me. But let me tell you something about Pokemon. They're smart. Real smart. Smarter than even the professors that study them, though. But they need humans to do anything with those smarts. Human and Pokemon are the perfect pair. One's got power, the other one knows how to use it. Not that power for power's sake is a good thing, but that's a different lecture. Well, what should I do then? Well, if your Pokemon misses a move, tell them why. If they were too slow to react, encourage them to speed up. If they don't take your foe seriously, tell them off. Don't let your Pokemon give you anything less than what you know they're capable of. How will I know what they're capable of, though? Some of that you'll just have to study and learn through experience. Otherwise, your type elective classes should give you an idea of what your Pokemon are capable of. You mean, your electives will increase the maximum power your Pokemon can attain. Your battles, such as in this gym, will increase their actual power. I'm jumping between electives, but if I focus really hard on one elective, I could make my Pokemon super strong right away. No, you'd need to actually train your Pokemon up through battle. There's not much you can do to speed that up, besides waiting for time to pass. Your classmates will get stronger over time, so there'll be more challenging opponents who reward you more greatly if you beat them. I see. Well, what happens if I train a Pokemon in battle before I've taken enough electives to know what it's capable of? If you take the elective after, that's fine. You and your Pokemon will both remember the experience. You can make use of it next time you battle. Okay. One more thing. You will learn more from losing than you do from winning. But if you want to maintain your classmates' respect, as well as your Pokemon's, don't purposefully take a dive. Your battles in this class aren't graded, but we will notice if you're losing too much. Not that that should be a concern for you, if you continue as you are. Anyway, your opponent for today will be this young man. I believe you're acquainted. Oh, hey, Silver. Horizontal ellipsis. Oh, thanks for standing up for me back then. Horizontal ellipsis. Did you mean what you said? Huh? About you getting on the battle team no matter what? Yeah, it'll happen for me and Luigi Jr., and if you want it, for you too. Prove it. Alright, let's go. A battle. Oh, he has a Scorpy, that's interesting. Scorpy used Leer, Hutchinson's defense fell. Wow, he got pretty trolled. Poison Sting, Hutchinson used Ember. Scorpy fainted. Hutchinson gained 10 experience. The experience has been stored to later. You win. Oh, okay. Damn it, I won't let you down, Scorpy. I'm sorry. That was a good battle. Don't beat yourself up over it. Lance is right. Power's all that matters in this world. What? But power isn't what he thinks it is. Show me more of yours, Schlep. Alright, so it seems like the point of having the XP in the types dictates the max level, and since I have, one in basically every class, I can't level them up any further, so for now, I think I should probably just focus on, because I only have one Pokemon on me right now, right? So I should probably then just lean more into getting XP for Hutchinson. Man, I could eat a horse. I wish I could just go inside a Pokeball and not be hungry, like a Pokemon. Although if I did, I'm not sure how I'd get out. Okay, well, we know everyone at the busy table now, but table's filled with students, blah blah blah. Leaf, yeah, 1, 2, 2, -1 with Hilbert. Well, I guess I have most experience with Serena, so might as well continue. You chose the romantic table? Sure. You walk into the middle of a fervent discussion. Do you have any plans this weekend, Serena? Oh, no plans. If you're asking, then Oh, are you setting up a date? There's this super cute little wooded area in the garden that's perfect for a picnic. I think you guys might be jumping to conclusions. After inquiry about pseudo cancer business and nothing else. Okay, so that's the same dialogue. Interesting. So we can't take the fire class again. So then I should probably just take the electric class again because I'm probably going to be using Pikachu, right? Hey, Ethan. Shut up, good to see you. Let's get this done. Attention, maggots. You all better look alive or else be looking real dead real soon. You, recap our last lesson in 60 seconds or less. If you stammer, stutter, or piss yourself, start the whole thing over. Now get recapping. Class proceeds without incident. Before you know it, class is over. Classmates' bonds have increased. Your electric proficiency has increased to 2. Okay, so that will dictate what level I can get them to. And that concludes our lesson for today. Finally, Old Man Oak's always fun to listen to, but my head starts swimming after just 20 minutes of lecture, never mind 4 hours. Wait, we were supposed to have a quiz, weren't we? Despite your hesitancy, everyone in the room starts to shuffle out of their seats. Not so fast. I haven't dismissed you yet. I hope you all haven't forgotten about the quizzes every Monday and Thursday. Oh, what? Whitney, you said those were on Monday and Fridays. What, did I really? Oh, well, you know, if you studied, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Oh, no. Okay, class, clean your desks and take out your pencils. Today's quiz is pretty simple. Still, make sure you look at the status of your field, your opponent, and yourself before you commit to any moves. Remember, this is graded. All right, here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so what do we have? Draco Meteor, Dragon Rage, obviously, right? Clink fainted. You win. That was pretty easy. Thank God Clink was slowed down so much. Pretty much anything it did to me would have knocked me out if I went first. Horizontal ellipsis. At a glance, it looks like everyone did quite well. It seems you understand the importance of fixed damage moves. There are other moves that ignore defenses too, and I look forward to seeing how you use them. That's it for today, class. You're all dismissed. Finally, I'm about ready to drop. For the first time, I don't even care about talking to Old Man Oak. I just want to get out of here. Schlep, it's time. Come to my laboratory in the research center now, if you please. Sure thing, Professor. Not even a week and you're already in trouble. What'd you do this time? Oh, shove off. I'm sure it's nothing. Suddenly, all my tiredness just disappeared. Anyways, he said the research center, right? So if I start running now, I should be able to cover the entire campus in... use the brochure. It's got a map on it. Yeah, you're right, Head Leaf. Actually, Leaf's always been inviting me to go out since school started. Maybe I should invite her this time? Okay, I wonder what happens if I don't. Because honestly, I get it. I get what the point of this is. So why not? What happens if I say no? Let's see what happens. On second thought, nah, I'm going to be talking with Old Man Oak about serious stuff, like I even got into this school. Frankly, I'm not even sure I want her hearing that. Oh, okay. After school. So I guess we just missed an opportunity to hang out with Leaf, but I'm not that concerned. I'm impressed. It's like Professor's Oak lab back home. I feel like that's not where the apostrophe S is supposed to be. Except 10 times bigger and cleaner. Makes me wonder why Professor Oak might even bother coming back to Paltown. Schlep, is that you? The one and only. I didn't expect to see you here. Me too. Well, I mean, I didn't expect to see you here. I'm always here to help Nate around the lab. I mean, if I'm not helping Sharon. Oh, Nate's here? Yeah. Anyway, what made you want to visit the research center all of a sudden? Well, Old Man Oak asked me to come here to talk about something. Professor Oak, I mean. Oh, neat. Well, what is she doing? Oh, I'm here because today the research center brought in Magnemite and Voltorb. We're going to see how much energy they can store in a light bulb. Oh, we're not going to use them for slave labor or anything. Gosh, no, that'd be awful. Horizontal ellipsis. You can think of this as like some kind of conditioning or workout routine for Pokemon like Magnemite or Voltorb. And I heard somewhere that since they technically don't have any muscle fibers or whatever, using up the electricity builds up their natural affinity to their... Yo, B, you running the ears off another guess? You gotta slow it down, B. I'm never gonna get another lesson assistant. I'm not gonna get another lesson assistant. Jesus. I'm never gonna get another assistant if you keep blocking at the door with your wall of text. You don't need another assistant, though. You have me. You're part-time. As much as I'd love to have all your attention to myself, I know you've got a thing going on with Sharon. Now, I don't mind sharing, but I think Sharon might. Hey, Schlep, right? Good to have you here. I see you and Bianca know each other already. Yeah, Bianca's grabbed me a couple times for Sharon. Cool. Anyway, let me welcome you to the research center. Not much here for the average student, though, but if you're trying to do something big with computers or run an experiment, this is the place. Which of these categories are you in? Observant, huh? I'm just here to use the computers, basically. Networking stuff. Think of me like Kobukon's unpaid, unknown IT guy. Yeah, Nate's a super genius. He knows how to code and hack and slash and debug and defrag and defibrillate and defenestrate and... B, let's not talk too much more, alright? Okay. Sorry about that, S, really. I'm just a simple tech guy. So if you have a toaster that needs fixing, that's the kind of stuff I can do. Oh, that's for me. Sorry, I gotta step out for a second, S and B. See you around. Yes, of course, yeah. Or, yes, of course, sir. It's all on... Nate's always been pulled off by phone calls. Then he gets super serious for a couple minutes. Then he's back to normal. So how'd you meet? I figured you and Sharon were childhood friends, but now it looks like you and Nate are too. Yep, actually Sharon and I are from Nuvema Town. Then we moved into Aspertia and met Nate. Nate was barely ever home, though. I think I've talked to him more in the last 4 days than I ever had before. So, you don't actually know him all that well, but you're helping him with his ambiguous computer stuff? Guess so. Or guess not, and I guess so. And the whole thing about being here every day is, I've been here every day of the school year so far. Well, look forward to seeing you again. Yay! Oh, but you said you wanted to see Professor Oak, right? He's down the hallway to the left. Hey, thanks. No problem. Interesting. Horizontal ellipsis. Ah, Schlep. Good you're here. Hey, Sam. Glad we finally getting to talk. Now, what did you want to talk about? Let me answer that question with a question, lad. What do you think we have to talk about? My place in this academy? Yes, I can imagine that you would think it would be necessary for us to discuss this. Sam, please just give me a straight answer. Why am I here? Why didn't you tell me you'd be here? Horizontal ellipsis. I'll give you an answer, Schlep, but you're going to have to work for it. Horizontal ellipsis. Yeah, all right. Classic Samuel Oak move there. You just never hand anything over, do you? No, I do not. Okay, here are the facts. I'm in Kobukon Academy, and you teach here. You didn't tell me, even though you would have had plenty of time to, so you didn't want me to know. However, you knew how much getting into Kobukon Academy meant to me, and you knew that if I knew you were working here, I'd ask for your help getting in, so you didn't want me to ask for your help. That means you either didn't want to help me, or you didn't want me to ask for help. Oh, duh, now I get it. You didn't want me to ask for help getting in, because then you'd have to choose between recommending Blue or me. Completely wrong, actually. What? Lad, I never had any intention of recommending my grandson to the school. What? But why not? Horizontal ellipsis. Do your best to answer that question, then I will give you my answer. Ugh, this again. Well, you figured he could get into the school without your help, and you wanted to give him confidence to let him know he doesn't need to rely on your name? Once again, entirely incorrect. Then why? Why don't you try to answer that, then? Just answer the question, Sam. Well, I do not believe my grandson deserves his spot in this school. What? He is arrogant, cruel, and utterly refuses to learn, even from his betters. Further, though I've tried, I barely have a relationship with the boy. He calls me on holidays where I'm expected to send him money, and that's it. His skill at training Pokemon is undeniable, but that does not excuse his callous disregard for everyone but himself. Unfortunately, I know all too well where he got these traits from. I was not the best father to his father, but even so. In any case, lad, Blue is not a consideration in my silence on this matter. Then you didn't tell me because you were going to recommend me anyway. There we go. But Sam, I spent so much time writing those letters and applying and worrying about whether to get in. Well, if I'd told you I was going to recommend you, perhaps you wouldn't have tried so hard. In any case, you're 18, out of school, and unemployed. I can't imagine that waste of time would have been put to good use. Did I make you miss a daily run or two? Yes, actually. Hardly something worth caring about at this junction, I imagine. You could be a bit more empathetic. How long has this episode been going on for? Okay, 121. Not with how limited my time is. Speaking of, you now have enough evidence, I believe, to answer your first question. Why are you here? Think it through. I'm here because you recommended me. But wait, Kobukon is prepared to teach a complete newbie to Pokemon training. Teach a complete newbie to Pokemon training, but it still demands that you have high grades when it comes to math, science, and literature, and life outside school, too. I don't. There's no way I could have gotten with just your recommendation. You forced me in somehow. Yes, and the how is not something that will be relevant, so you can end your train of thought there. Then why? Never mind. You'll just tell me to figure it out. True. So, there had to be some reason you wanted me to be here at the school, and if it's not grades, not extracurriculars, what do I have? Oh, it's my memory, right? Being able to memorize every Pokemon and their stats and moves and stuff? No, it's related, but most of the professors at the school have done that. Further, it's nothing that anyone with a Pokédex couldn't do. And of course, your aptitude at memorization of all things is rather impressive. Most people have to use a Pokédex for that, so having it all memorized is convenient. Though I seem to recall that wasn't your choice. Yeah, I really wanted a Pokédex, but neither my mom and I were trainers, so it didn't seem worth it to drop the money on it. Well, I take your memorization as proof my decision not to give you a Pokédex was the right one. What? You didn't give me a Pokédex on purpose? Now, lad, next guess? Oh, is it the Pokemon thing? It's the Pokemon thing, isn't it? Like, the way they're all calm around me? Ah, so you've picked up on that as well. Well, oh, I'm so sorry. Ah, so you've picked up on that. Well, that's partially correct, but it's more of a symptom of a larger reason. This conversation could have been an email. Well, lad? Please, Sam, I get that you're smart. Everyone else does. But you're literally world famous for it. But just please tell me. Very well. You are aware that the focus of my research has been Pokemon and human relationships, yes? Is my dad a Pokemon? Please don't tell me my dad's a Pokemon. Well, you represent a breakthrough. Something that could further the bonds between Pokemon and human more than ever before. Lad, I believe you may possess a special ability. Like a Pokemon ability? Very much like that, yes. My colleague in Sinnoh has some interesting theories about the commonalities of human and Pokemon ancestry. Incidentally, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, am I taking crazy pills? Or humans can't have abilities? That's just not a thing, right? Am I wrong? The answer to that question has been the subject of my research for almost 2 decades. Certainly, there are many documented cases of human beings with psychic powers. Some have been known to talk to Pokemon, or heal their injuries with a touch. Others demonstrate extreme physical strength beyond the norm, and others have brain power that excels our understanding of anatomy. The answer I'm arriving at is, well, yes, Schlep. Schlep, people and Pokemon like you instantly. People and Pokemon like you instantly from the moment they lock eyes with you. They want to know you. I call this ability Phrenergy. It's a dumb name. Isn't that just normal? It's hard to say. In my reclusive life as an academic, then researcher, I can certainly say people don't tend to initiate conversations with me, but that could easily be my own failing. I'm sorry, Professor. I don't think you're right about this. I don't have some kind of superpower, some kind of aura. I just go up to people, introduce myself, and ask their name. It's really that simple. Lad, the difference between you and other people is far greater than can be explained by simple extroversion. No, I maintain that my hypothesis is correct, and that unless the data proves me wrong, I intend to maintain it. The data? What do you... That's why. You brought me here just to test your theory? Not because of anything I could do or what I deserve, just because you wanted to prove yourself right? Yes. I don't understand. Why are you upset with me? Why am I upset? I'm upset because... Well, slow down there, Schlep. You know you need to be patient with Sam. I'm upset, Sam, because it sounds like you don't think I deserve to be here, that you just brought me here so that you could answer your own personal questions. Or is that ellipsis? I don't know if you deserve to be here. Neither do you. No one does until you graduate or fail. Yeah, all right. You're right, of course. Well, how can I help you with your research, then? Graduate. In 4 days, you'll be introduced to more people than you know in your entire life in Pallet Town. If my hypothesis is correct, by the time you graduate, you should have a great many friends and a team of strong, loyal Pokemon. Sam, if you're right, does that mean I'm mind-controlling people to like me? I thought you might be concerned about that, so I made sure to discover the answer to that before there was ever a chance I'd tell you about my theory. No, lad, far from it. Rather, your true feelings have become apparent to anyone you talk with. It's more than wearing your heart on your sleeve, it's giving your heart to another. People in Pokemon subconsciously know how you're feeling, and even what you're thinking to a certain degree, and because of that, they know you're just a friendly boy that's safe to be around. In any case, I hypothesize that this is an ability that would be actively detrimental in the hands of someone who wasn't as kind as you, and as useless to anyone who wasn't as outgoing. I repeat, this is not mind control, nor does it make people like you. It just means your intentions won't be misunderstood. And when you tell the truth, people believe it. In a world where everyone wants something out of someone else and no one can say what they mean, being able to know the intentions of the person you're talking to is reassuring. Wow, so my Pokemon don't freak out just because they know I'm not going to try and control them or abuse them or be a jerk, basically? That's my theory, based on that special Pikachu I gave you. And how I've seen wild Pokemon interact with you, the effect seems especially pronounced on Pokemon. What if I were to lie to someone? Would they believe me then, too? Lad, when was the last time you lied to anyone? About anything? Fair enough. Don't worry about things that won't happen, though if you must, I theorize that people are far more likely to disbelieve your lies. I guess. It still feels kind of uncomfortable, though, like I'm getting an unfair advantage in life. Then feel free to put it out of your mind. Ignore my ramblings, assume you're a bog-standard student, and do your best at this school that you got into fairly and squarely. Can't really do that now. Well, there you have it, then. Now, I really must be getting back to work. Wait, yes, lad? Not everyone likes me. I met a couple of trainers on my first day there. I told them about my circumstances here, and they pretty clearly lost interest, but that's not all. Oh? There's Lance. Mr. Lance, I guess? He got really mad at me. He got seriously angry with me. Oh, now I'm sure that's not true. Lance is stern and stubborn, but I'm sure it's far from his ability to dislike a promising young student such as yourself. Guess Old Man Oak wasn't there for the battle exhibition then. Well, there's one more. Blue hates me, always has. My grandson is a statistical anomaly, well within the margin of error, and if I'm to prove my hypothesis of 18 years correct, not worth considering. I kind of feel bad for Blue whenever I hear how his grandfather talks about him, but it's not like he doesn't deserve it. Well, I guess I've got one more question then. How am I going to pay for Kobukon? My first tuition payment is due in 6 months. To be honest, lad, I didn't think of that. What? Oh, shit. Horizontal ellipsis. Is what Professor Oak really said really true? Do I really have some sort of ability? Charon said I had inoffensive charisma. Is that what he meant? And is there some way I can use it to not get kicked out of Kobucon in 6 months? Night. Good. No one's back yet. I want to talk to Luigi Jr. about my condition. Hey there, buddy. Did you miss me? Yeah, sorry, but you'll have to get used to it. I've got to keep this up for the rest of the year, remember? Oh, come on, lighten up. Once my schoolwork starts clearing up, you won't even notice that I'm gone. It'll be just like high school. I'm saying that, but if Professor Oak is right, I need to start reevaluating myself as a Pokemon trainer, and myself as a person. Yeah, I've got some news. Really big news. Just give me a second to sit down. It's been a long day. I feel like I could just sink into this bed right now. What the hell? I can't just sit still after all that. Look, Old Man Oak thinks I have some kind of ability that makes people like me. Okay, fine. He explicitly said it wasn't an ability that makes people like me, but still, it really feels like it. Hey buddy, are you actually my friend? I'm not forcing you into this because of mind powers, right? Horizontal ellipsis. Yeah, okay, I trust you, buddy. And if Old Man Oak's right, and I never known him to be wrong, then there's nothing shady or evil about this. Maybe the best strategy is really just to assume he's wrong and carry on as I was before. Say, Luigi Jr., you haven't spent much time with Hutchinson, right? Would you like to? Alright, come on out, Hutchinson. Now that I think about it, this is the first Pokemon that I've kept in a Pokeball. I know they're perfectly comfortable, but I think living with Luigi Jr. for so long makes me feel bad for keeping him on in a ball. In any case, he sure looks happy to get out of that ball for some fresh air. Riveting dialogue. At least Luigi Jr. looks happy to have another Pokemon to hang out with. That's a relief. I was worried that Luigi Jr. would have trouble meeting new Pokemon, or that he'd get jealous over being replaced or something. I wonder what Mom would think of this scene. She'd probably think they're just babbling, but I can tell they're definitely talking to each other. Come to think of it, Mom could never understand what Luigi Jr. was saying. She just throws wild guesses based on whether Luigi Jr. sounded happy, sad, or angry at the time. Sometimes she gets it right, but more often than not. Can this really be just because Luigi Jr. and Hutchinson trust me? Are other trainers so busy trying to get their Pokemon to obey they never learn to listen? Alright, time to hit the hay, guys. I've got a busy day of pretending everything's normal tomorrow, so I should get to sleep early, and I want to go for a run when I wake up. Clear my head. Come on back, Hutchinson. You too, Luigi Jr. Get some sleep. You can play with Hutchinson tomorrow, okay? Good night. Oh, that is... It is Friday. There it is. 1 hour 31 minutes. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think that'll be it for this episode. And to be honest, if people aren't trying to sleep right now, then I'll probably just record a third episode because I'm having a whole lot of fun right now. I want to keep playing it. You know, it's fun. But anyways, whatever. It'll be fine. I'll take care of it tomorrow. All right. Well, if you guys liked that episode, I hope you guys liked that episode. I have really I have no call to action for you because, you know, I don't get anything from this. Anyways, see y'all later.